front court along with Tatum. Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the 5. And for Philadelphia, front court filled in by Green at 3 and Harris at the 4. Ben Simmons is out there with Curry. And it's Embiid in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, was the Boston Celtics winning their last game against the Indiana Pacers.
And what impressed me about Smart last year, and we're seeing it this year as well, is patience and precision as a playmaker.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Brown wide open, he fires. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Well, how about the quickness of that release? Brown just draining that catch-and-shoot jumper with ease.
Out to Harris, takes the 3. They get it again. Boston's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Brown against Harris. And finished off by Brown.
What an athletic play from Brown, showing off his mad hops on these jams.
And so Simmons will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 3-point game. And the assist totals show how far Smart has come.
Averaging around 3 dimes a year at the start of his career. He's now doubling that effort when given the minutes. Good sign for him and this team. And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, that's something that they scouted him coming into tonight. They know he can make this shot. That's a poor effort defensively.
Here he goes, and the layup falls. Schroeder's got his second basket of the night.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
And Greg, at this point in the year, if your system overall doesn't seem to be working, how much can you really change before the offseason?
Well, usually a system change would come with a coaching change, but sometimes it's not the system. And sometimes you just need a different voice. And keep in mind, you also have to evaluate that roster and find out if the players on that roster are a good match for the system.
Now, here's Tatum. 11-point game his last outing. They get it back. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
A very concerted effort on Horford's part to bring his way inside and draw contact there. He needs to do more of that. Play inside, get tough.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws here for the night. First free throw is good. And an area that's often underappreciated for Horford, he's a fantastic passer.
Nothing flashy. Great vision in the post or at the top of the key. And he just keeps it moving and finds the open man.
So Horford gets 2.
All Horford does is affect winning. I mean, in the locker room, practice games, he's accountable, and he holds others to that same standard.
Embiid finds Green. Back to Embiid. Outside for Simmons. Second chance shot, and Embiid lays it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's his first foul. Embiid against Horford. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Embiid.
Well, throughout Harris's career, he's worked on building up his body, putting that added strength to good use on these tough finishes.
And stolen by Simmons. Pass to Curry. Fires the 3. A rebound by the Celtics. Horford's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And it's Schroeder in the corner. Over Green. And it's Schroeder missing.
That's high-quality defense right there. Reading the situation, reacting, and making that a very tough jump shot. I mean, he struggles with his finishes sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being an elite player.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Timeout.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. The pass to Brown. Shoots from 14. Kept alive by Boston. And the rejection by Embiid.
Oh, you got to be careful around Embiid. When he's around, he's capable of coming up with these blocks.
Here's Harris. Good work defensively by Smart.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Brown the pass to Horford. They get the rebound. And Embiid with the block. And he gets it back.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence in this quarter. Nothing on target.
They get it back.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
Fast break. Here we go. Here's Green. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Running the floor beautifully in transition. I like when Green makes himself a target.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
Now, here's Schroeder. His last outing, he had 18 points. And slam dunk by Tatum.
He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for with height.
Curry can't get it to go.
He's disappeared this quarter. He can't get anything to drop. That's not going to help him get out of the hole.
Passes it to Schroeder. He kicks it to Tatum. And stolen by Simmons. And here comes Harris, leading the fast break. And there it is for him.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Outside Tatum. Brown trying to free himself up. A nice shot by Tatum.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Green. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. For three, Harris. It's hauled in by Brown.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
And you think back to that 2017 draft, scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game, but really, he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger.
That one is off. And without naming names, it feels like Tatum, is starting to dominate other all-stars at his position.
And now his game is so complete, regularly over 40% from three. He can drive it, post you up. The only success defenders have is when they guess right.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. George Niang, he's checked in for Green. Shake Milton comes in for Curry. And Maxey subbed in for Ben Simmons. Here's Schroeder. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Pass to Brown. And here's Cantor. 8 points his last outing. Here's Tatum. Rejected by Harris.
Oh, he's known for his offense more than defense. Harris plays with a high motor. He likes to make plays.
Pass to Maxey. Here's Embiid. He's covered by Cantor. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Austin making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. Harris inside. Brown on him. Embiid, the pass to Milton. And that's going to be a travel. Andre Drummond's checked in for Philadelphia. Korkmaz comes in for Tobias Harris. The Celtics also changing it up. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Tatum. Neesmith comes in for Brown. And it's Richardson in for Marcus Smart. Count it.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Maxey. No good. Shot missing. And the Celtics going the other way now. Their last encounter was in Boston.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the plays of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
Well, it's such a boost. I mean, not something you want to have to count on every night, but you can tell how much they trust their reserves.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. Now, here's Neesmith. And the pass to Cannon. To the inside. Passes it to Pritchard. Shot clock at 5. Boston needs to get off a shot for 3. Richardson. It's Drummond with the rebound. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Trailing by 2 to the left wing. Maxey. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Pritchard. And misses it off the right side of the rim. 76ers shooting just 35% to start the game. Inside. Here's Drummond. He nails it. And we're tied up.
Drummond is such a skilled operator. I mean, close to the bucket. Tough to find ways to hold him in check inside.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game. And Philadelphia making a change here. Eibel's checked in. Celtics also with a sub. Parker's checked in. Richardson up top. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Tipped away and stolen by Drummond. Pass to Korkmaz. From deep. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
In the corner, it's Richardson. Back to Parker. No good that time. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Drummond in the post. Richardson covering. Here's Korkmaz. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game. That sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Knocks it loose. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's Maxey.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The 76ers have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And some changes here for the Celtics. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Williams. And it's done in for Pritchard.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Here's Dunn. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Dunn's got it all tied up now for Boston.
Exceptional handles from Dunn. This guy doesn't lack confidence when it comes to dribbling the rock.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
So aggressive at that end of the floor. And that's a quality all great scorers have.
Boston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the 76ers.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
And one thing, Clark, I noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
There's no question Dunn is a great athlete, but he must first work on his shooting as well as his passing.
The Celtics shooting just 35% to start the game. 1:33 left in the first quarter. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And for the 76ers, they're shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And it's sent back by Drummond.
And the coaching staff loves this effort. They want Drummond to keep swatting shots like this.
And stolen by Dunn. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Reedy's checked in for Philadelphia. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And now Philadelphia on the break. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Korkmaz. Fernando pulls it in.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp. Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Good on the second free throw. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Korkmaz passes to Thibault. Pass to Springer. 5 to shoot. Top of the key. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
He's just in a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The 76ers trail. Drives to the hoop. It's good. There's 10 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Parker looking around, and he drops it in from the low post. And the Celtics lead by 2.
And hey, that wasn't easy, but Parker was just committed to scoring no matter what.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Celtics out in front. They lead by 2. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And one of the most prolific offensive rebounders in the league, and his cancer breaks down the...
Feels an extra position. It's
Greg's so valuable, having players who don't need plays called for them to have an impact.
And he's shown he can score in the paint, but if he's not getting touches, he can also go and attack that offensive glass.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
They've been quicker to the ball, showing great anticipation and terrific hustle.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Neesmith is out there with Parker. Then it's Josh Richardson. Then there's Dunn. And it's Fernando in at the center, filling out the middle. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times over 4 seasons, but last season, injuries and COVID protocols knocked them down a peg. Ownership and management are patiently staying the course. With their young star talent, this team still has room to improve from within. Guys, back to you.
Well, their upside in a lot of people's view remains. David, thanks. And Greg at 6'5" and 200 pounds. Not the most imposing frame for Josh Richardson, but he is a quality defender.
Well, a lot of it is between the ears. I mean, the plus wingspan helps, but it's that competitive will that enables him to hold his own.
I mean, the ability of Richardson to instantly elevate your team's play is incredible. He can score, he can facilitate, whatever you need to succeed.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. There's the drive. Springer, good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now done. 5 points in the game. Brown with it. Now guarded by Simmons. To the paint. Here's Here's Parker. It's hauled in by the 76ers. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
And when the bench steps up, it takes pressure off the starters. And they stepped up big in that game.
Here's Brown. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Brown's got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
And Brown is a reliable threat from mid-range. I mean, effortlessly rising up with a nice-looking jab.
For Boston, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Dunn passes to Fernando. Simmons against Richardson, and they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it, too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he didn't.
And the 76ers with some changes. Embiid comes in for Reed. And Harris subbed in for Matisse Thybulle. And then for Boston, Al Horford. He's checked in for Bruno Fernando. Tatum comes in for Jabari Parker. And Smart subbed in for Josh Richardson. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
You gotta love how Brown finishes strong, driving fast and hard to the cup for the rim rocking Shazam.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Horford. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They're playing with no fear so far today, getting physical and getting to the line. A bunch of their points coming that way.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Green, he's checked in for the 76ers. Horford gets the bucket.
He's such a skilled offensive rebounder. I mean, I love watching Horford use his body to come up with the boards.
And Curry, here we go. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Curry's got 6. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Shooter kicks to Tatum. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Curry. Boston also with the sub. Cantor, he's checked in for Al Horford. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's Smart. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Green dishes to Embiid. Milton the pass to Harris. Misses the 3. The Celtics have gone just 33% for the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9.
You think about the potential of Tatum. I mean, once he has strength, particularly in the lower half, he's going to get a load inside.
Green kicks to Simmons. Harris against Tatum. Embiid trying to break loose. Harris misses. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And a lot of it is moving without the ball. When you do that, things tend to open up.
Simmons can't get it to go.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
Got that one up quick. 11 points for Jaylen Brown. And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But, Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
Terrific at penetrating inside. The mobility Simmons possesses at his size, amazing.
Shooter passes to Tatum. Fires from the line. Cantor. And Cantor able to finish. Cantor's got his second bucket tonight.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
shot by Milton, no good. Celtics leading by 6. It's Brown on the wing. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And that's 13 points for Jaylen Brown.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
Here's Simmons. Up and in on the lane. For Boston, they've gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Schroeder dishes to Smart. And here's Brown outside. Now that one is his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
And Embiid throws it down.
He can't leave anyone uncovered around Simmons. I mean, he's fantastic at seeing when one of his guys is open.
Brown outside. And he slams it down right on top of Joel Embiid.
You can't teach that. Brown just showing off his incredible dunking ability.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line. They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
And some changes here for the 76ers. George Niang, he's checked in for Green. And Maxey subbed in for Harris. And then for Boston, Williams comes in for Tatum. And it's Pritchard in for Dennis Schroeder.
He was hoping to avoid a 3rd foul before the break. Now, he might have to sit out until halftime.
Williams with the ball, outguarded by Simmons. Here's Smart.
Just has lost the feel in terms of scoring here in the second quarter. They've been doing a lot of things right in this game, but something they have to improve on is their ball security.
5 on the clock. There's the pass to Maxey. Shoots over Brown. Maxey, no good.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Nice shot by Smart.
You know, coming into the NBA, there was a question about Marcus's jump shot, but you knew he'd improve that.
Simmons passes to Embiid. Out to the right wing. Niang offline with his 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Hard work on the boards, a lot of competition for that one, but he's got the lift to be the first one, too.
Pass to Maxey. Philadelphia moving the ball. Outside for Simmons. Here's Milton. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists in the game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his 4th foul of the contest. And Philadelphia making a change here. Korkmaz is checked in. Nesmith, he's checked in for the Celtics. Here's Pritchard. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game.
Yeah, Cantor moves so well with his team. Fluid motion gets him free for the shot.
Here's Niang. That shot off, and it's Boston the other way. Now, here's Nesmith. Kicks to Smart. Down low. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist from Smart. Smart's got 4 assists now tonight.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
Here's Nesmith. It's hauled in by the 76ers, and he recovers it. Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball. Drummond's checked in for the 76ers. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Maxey. Richardson, he's checked in for the Celtics. The 76ers trail by 11. Milton kicks to Thybulle. On the wing, Milton. He's coming off a 10-point game against Charlotte. That one a little long. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his fourth foul of the contest. And Philadelphia making a change here. Here's Neesmith. And Neesmith with the slam.
This is the kind of ball movement they want to get from Cantor. Scan the floor, and when you spot the open man, get it to him.
And there's the drive. Williams with the block. Beyond the arc. A nice shot by Neesmith. Neesmith has got 5 points in the quarter.
No, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range, and there's no hand in his face.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
You have to do better than that if you want to keep Drummond from getting to the bucket. He's just relentless whenever he gets the ball in the favorable spot.
Seth Curry, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And a change for the Celtics. Horford's checked in.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Pass to Drummond. Over Williams. That one off the back iron and out.
Nice interior defense. Can't give him any space inside or he'll burn you.
Ball's knocked loose. Here's Pritchard. It's deflected. Now, here's Thibault. He's tightly guarded. Celtics leading by 16. Here's Pritchard. No one near him. And it's Boston with another.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Here's Korkmaz. Richardson cover. Korkmaz passes to Drummond. Here's Thibault. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Richardson outside. Floats it up for Williams. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
So explosive around the basket. Williams, when the pass is on target, expect him to finish with the rim wrap.
And stolen by Horford. And here we go. And Neesmith with the slam.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
No, because it's gone dead silent in this arena. What a fantastic performance here on the road.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Kerr. And stolen by Drummond. One-on-one fast break. Here's Korkmaz. And there's the dunk to finish it off.
Defense is what Drummond prides himself in, especially when it comes to letting his quick hands generate offense.
Out there by Jaylen Brown.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. Getting many of his buckets in the paint.
The stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid. Outside the wings are Curry and Green. And it's Simmons in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers.
And there's no question, when Embiid is healthy, he's a problem. I mean, a versatile, confident big man with a high ceiling.
Here's Tatum. It's hauled in by Harris. The 76ers trail by 17. Simmons finds Harris. Driving in, and slam dunk by Harris.
Oh, I love the tenacity that Harris plays with. A ridiculous dunker off the drive.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for Boston. Outside Tatum. Horford trying to free himself up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. We talk so much about Tatum's influence, Chris, at the offensive end. But he's become an impact defender as well.
Instincts, length. You see he's got added muscle. I mean, Kevin, that's what the best players do at this position. Think about it. LeBron, Kawhi, KD. All lockdown defenders who put their minds to it. But if you think back to Tatum's rookie year, he was the go-to guy in the 2018 Eastern Conference Finals. I mean, what invaluable experience he gained that season.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
I mean, what you can appreciate about Simmons is his all-around game. I mean, he can score, he can pass, I mean, he can rebound, and he does it all at an efficient rate.
On defense, the 76ers. It's a 16-point game.
They're doing well overall, but the turnovers have been the exception.
Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Simmons got 14.
Give him another. Because Simmons is terrific tonight. He's figuring out ways to light it up.
And it's Schroeder missing. 76ers have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. The drive by Simmons.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Hey, guys, you think he was sending a message on that one? He doesn't like losing.
Pass to Smart. Horford with it. Over Harris. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Slow to get warm after the break. 0 for 3 now. Maybe they need an early timeout just to try to settle things down.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Here's Horford. And no good. Some solid defense from Harris.
Really tough night for him offensively. I mean, I wonder what the score would be if he wasn't so cold from the field.
Fires the three. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Brown's got 5 rebounds tonight. He kicks to Schroeder. Back to Brown. Smart on the wing. Embiid with the steal. Outside, Green. Curry, wide open. He drains the quick shot. He's got 8.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
It'd be a shame to make all this progress and let him off the hook. Gotta keep the pressure on.
Tatum finds Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. The 76ers trail by 10. Embiid drives in. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Embiid's got 5 points in the quarter. Boston's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Horford kicks to Tatum. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And there's the pass to Brown. Back to Schroeder. The three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Harris has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Simmons going inside. And Simmons slams it in.
Look at that burst of speed. Look how well Simmons used that to get to the lane he wanted to get to the rim. You're going to pay for it.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
4 rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Reed comes in for Green, and Maxey subbed in for Seth Curry. And then for Boston, Bruno Fernando's checked in for Horford. Jabari Parker comes in for Brown. And it's done in for Marcus Smart. Here's Philadelphia. They've gone on a 16-2 run, not allowing much. Maxey passes to Simmons. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Offensive rebound. Second chance effort. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Embiid. To the middle. Here's Parker. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Harris has got 6 rebounds in the game. Feeds it to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Offensive game of the big fella. I mean, Embiid's game is so polished. That's why you can't let him get hot.
Dunn kicks to Tatum. He takes it in. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Ben Simmons.
And that shot was huge as they try to stem the tide here and hang on to it.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Boston.
They've drawn so many fouls in this game, and they've turned those into a ton of points at the line.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball. And we've seen that tonight as well.
Snatched up. Here's Embiid. Good D by Parker. Celtics leading by 5. Her passes to Dunn, and there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalties.
Outside Tatum. With the drive, that's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Beautiful job by Tatum right there. Ball handling skills incredibly advanced for such a young front court player.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt GM.
Hey, guys, you think he was sending a message on that one? He doesn't like losing.
Here's Tatum. Here's Fernando. Simmons with the defensive effort. The 76ers trail by 5. High post, Embiid. Passes it to Maxey. Back to Embiid. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
This is a testament to the concentration Embiid possesses. I mean, he's able to finish despite getting bodied up.
Here's Schroeder. Goes back up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. This is his first free throw of the game. First one falls for him.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Philadelphia has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Simmons. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
The physicality of Simmons on display, showing some fight and fearlessness in plays like this.
Schroeder looking over the floor. Inside, Parker. Oh, and he pucks it off the glass. Wow. Takes it inside, and the rejection by Tatum. Schroeder against Simmons. And the rejection by Embiid. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Here's what Philadelphia is going with right now. Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. George Niang comes in for Reed. And it's Shea Milton in for Simmons. And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game. He misses the free throw.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Tobias Harris. And then for Boston, Robert Williams is checked in for Bruno Fernando. And it's Pritchard in for Tatum. Cantor finds Richardson. Here's Pritchard. Now done. 6 on the shot clock. Williams inside. Dunn outside. Kicks it out to Richardson. No good on the 3. The 76ers trail by 4. And here's Maxey. 9 points in the game so far. To the inside. Here's Drummond. Drops in the layup for 2. Drummond's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
What an amazing display of concentration by Drummond, taking the hit like a champ and completing the bucket.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, will be headed to the free throw. He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game. Korkmaz checked in for Maxey. That one is no good. Philadelphia's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Milton, and he uses the glass on the layup. He's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Over to the left wing. Pass to Cantor. Richardson the bounce pass. putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Celtics lead by 3.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Korkmaz, no good. Here's the Celtics with the ball. Pritchard passes to Cannon. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
He's dealing with a lot when you're guarding Cantor. Big frame, good moves, good feet, good finisher, and doesn't mind the physical battles.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And the free throws have been dropping for him at a rate of about 77% on the season. And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
Thibault, the pass to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
My aggression, Drummond leaving no room for error with the nice slam.
Pass to Pritchard. Richardson kicks to Dunn. Goes up the baseline. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
He playing soft off him. He might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
Hilton the bash to the end. And he drives in. No good. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Dunn outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. Two free throws.
And this team will make you pay when they get chances at the free throw line. It's helped them pull ahead here today. And he's taking care of the hard part tonight, which is getting to the line. But he hasn't finished the job once he gets there.
The 76ers trail by 5. Now the pass to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up with the Celtics. Passes to Richardson. A minute 42 left here in the third quarter. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 5th rebound in this one. Driving inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Milton.
Free throw good, Milton. Some changes for Boston. Al Horford, he's checked in for Cantor. Jaylen Brown comes in for Josh Richardson. And Smart subbed in for Chris Dunn. Boston's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Brown outside. To the paint. Here's Williams. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, he is a behemoth in the paint. Once Williams establishes himself, you almost have to foul him.
And that one falls for Williams. The 76ers making a switch here. Curry's checked in. And both free throws good for Williams.
You know, he just plays with such tenacity on both ends. Williams is a rising talent who wants to prove he belongs.
Rebounding might not be his #1 priority, but you wouldn't know it from tonight. He's down there outplaying the big guys.
And the foul called on Korkmaz. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. It's his first trip to the line.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage right around 86%, so no doubt he's pleased with that.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Green's checked in.
At 6'4", 220 pounds, Marcus Smart might be the most physically imposing point guard in the league, especially with his fiery approach to the game.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. He's trying to force something. It's rarely a good idea.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line, and when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
And Brown drops them both. And for everything he provides on offense, Chris, Brown's defense is just as impactful.
Kevin, strong, tough, quick twitch athleticism. He plays with tremendous pride.
Driving the lane, by Brown.
He can go inside, he can shoot it, he can dominate on the fast break. Tonight, Brown is doing it all.
It's Curry with the drive. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw good, Curry. Tobias Harris is checked in for Philadelphia. And both free throws good for Curry. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Brown feeling out a bit. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. It's Drummond with the rebound. It's stolen by Brown. And so it's Boston with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And now we take a look back to Doc Rivers talking to his team from his huddle.
Hey guys, come on. Let's close this quarter. Let's close it. Gotta pick up our pace. Gotta pick up our pace.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Celtics. Outside, the wings are Smart and Brown. Horford is out there with Rob Williams. And it's Pritchard in at the 1 spot.
I tell you what, Brown is a powerful wing player. You'd like to get him the ball inside.
That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut back down to 6 after the bucket from Curry.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
Here's Brown. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. With 3, Harris. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
He's improving from distance. Now, that's one of the things Harris has worked on, and the work has paid off.
Brown outside. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Korkmaz grabs the miss. The 76ers trail by 3. Here's Harris into the lane. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Smart.
Harris is so quick on the drive. Sometimes defenders have to foul him and just hope he misses the shot.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Embiid, he's checked in for Drummond. And it's Ben Simmons in for Korkmaz. Tatum, he's checked in for the Celtics. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Pritchard. Schroeder outside. Shot clock at 6. Boston again missing.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Simmons can't get it to go. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for Boston. Here's Tatum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And free agency unkind to Dennis Schroeder over the summer. Bet on himself to get a bigger deal in the offseason. And cap space drying up quickly. And he just lacked suitors. He eventually catches on with this team, but this wasn't the ideal scenario.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So Tatum nails them both. The 76ers trail by 3. The drive by Simmons. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
How can you not love Simmons? I mean, some of the dunks he pulls off are insane.
Ben Simmons.
And the free throw, no good. Harris misses.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
It's more than just being in the right place at the right time. I mean, he's been active and aggressive.
Now that he's attracting so much defensive attention, Greg, Brown is routinely getting others involved.
And how about his assist numbers have skyrocketed? And it's really not surprising. His sole focus is doing what's best for the team.
A player who does special things off the floor. Jaylen Brown is an amazing role model. He is very active on speaking about the importance of education and learning new languages himself.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
This is why they go to him when the game is tight. He ups his intensity level.
Here's Tatum. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Philadelphia.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing. Not giving them an inch of space out there.
Yeah, but they've been offensive defensively tonight because they've really forced the issue on D and come up with quite a few steals and deflections.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. He said, we've got to pick it up right here, right now. If we're going to win this game, we have to take control. This is the time.
Thank you, David.
They lost their edge on D here in the second half. It was far too passive. They're not dictating the pace anymore.
Simmons against Schroeder. Pass to Tatum. Driving to the basket. Boston again missing. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 16-4 run. And the dunk by Embiid.
Chemistry Embiid has with his guys. He seems to know exactly when to go for these alley-oops.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth.
He hasn't been able to find any kind of groove this quarter. I mean, it seems like he's been running on fumes since halftime.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
It's all heart. He does a great job of getting after it.
And it's Schroeder missing.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a look.
And stolen by Tatum. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. It's sent back down by Simmons. Down low, Curry. Rebounded by the Celtics.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
Harris outside. It's stolen by Schroeder. Pass to Tatum from outside the arc. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
If his performance this quarter is any indication, I don't think he's the one who's going to let them out of the hole.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
The basketball. Kicks to Smart. Pass to Horford. Just 5 to shoot. Over Green. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with yourselves.
Schroeder against Simmons. Outside Tatum. Over Harris. Boston. No good that time either.
Until he starts knocking down some shots, I don't think the deficit's going to get this one.
And that one, good. Simmons got the lead up to 12 now for Philadelphia.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Brown. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Brown's got 28 points for the game.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball
he can bring them right back into this game.
This is as high percentage of a shot as you can get from him. He's a powerhouse of a player. Love to do it.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Chalk up two there. Curry with it. With the drive, and he banks in the layup. Curry's got 4 this quarter.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Schroeder kicks to Tatum. And he comes up with the deuce. He's got 20.
I love the touch from Tatum right there. The floater isn't easy, but he makes it look second nature.
Here's Embiid. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Horford.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
Here's Curry, and it's good for 2. And the 76ers lead by 12.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Outside Tatum. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
That's 2 really unproductive trips in a row ending in turnover.
Cantor checked in for Al Horford. Simmons against Schroeder. Here's Embiid. Excellent D from Cantor. Celtics trail by 12. And the foul called on Danny Green. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Tatum. Good work there as it goes. Tatum's got 15 points here in the second half.
The inbound play works to perfection. You gotta love to get those quick hitters.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
I like how hard he crashes the glass. Simmons knows he has the size and timing to keep possessions alive.
Brown outside. Inside, Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, the bounce pass is the ticket there. Very nice assist.
Here's Simmons. Embiid trying to break loose. And Simmons gets the bucket.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Embiid against Cantor. Back to Schroeder. The 8-footer. And another basket for Boston.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
The 76ers leading by 10. Outside Curry. Outside for Simmons. Green against Brown. It's stolen by Brown. And now the fast break. Schroeder with the ball. The second effort. It's sent back down by Simmons.
Oh, such a smart defensive player. He knows how to use his reach to alter shots.
And so it's smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Boston Celtics. Here's Brown. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, and the work they've done at the line has been impressive here in the second half.
And Brown drops them both.
That's what they want to see from him. Attacking, getting whistles, and maybe causing some foul trouble.
Simmons dishes to Embiid. Stolen by Cantor. And Smart with a clear path to the hoop. And slam dunk by Smart.
Like a freight train running downhill. Smart, unstoppable in the open court.
Here's Curry. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Curry's got 12 points in just the second half.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
Now a timeout called by Boston. And Simmons really making a difference here.
Oh, yeah, no question what they'll be talking about in this timeout. They need to figure out some way to slow him down.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Ben Simmons.
And, guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions
get out of control.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play. And this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here. To the inside. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 4 assists in the game.
That's one of those buckets that stand out. Nice play by Smart.
Now Simmons. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Dennis Schroeder. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's off as well, so he misses both. Celtics trail by 4. Pass to Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Surprising leadership from a young player. Tatum remains focused in big moments.
The drive by Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Remarkable. The poise of the young guard Simmons. He knows it's his responsibility to come through in tight spots.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing. When to rise up and swat that one away.
Schroeder finds Cantor. There's 57 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Tries it again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Crafty pump fake by Cantor right there. Outwitted the defender and won himself a trip to the line.
And Cantor drops them both.
Clutch. Those free throws turn this into a 1-possession ball game.
You can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Yes!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Gets the first, that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Bring both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Jumping on the chance to up their lead at the line.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're behind by 6. We've got 28 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. We've got 28 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
Well, amazing. So much talent for Tatum, but also that it factor.
And that one falls for Tatum. Here's Simmons, and he commits the intentional foul.
Ben Simmons.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Seth Curry. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. Celtics on offense. Here's Smart. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. So the first of 3 is good, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And the 76ers making a change here. Curry's checked in. The second one drops, and that brings them within 2 here. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for the 76ers. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that narrows the gap to 1.
Now, that's big free throws from a player they depend on in those situations.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a 3 can tie it now.
Here's Tatum. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
An elite mid-range shooter. That's what he is. Even back in high school, Tatum will always have this in his arsenal.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
That's what they need to tie it. Boy, what a game this has been.
And the 76ers call time here. They could win it. Oh, it's off the mark. And we're going to overtime. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. These teams have battled tooth and nail before quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. And so in the game for the 76ers. Outside the wings are Curry and Green. The stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid. And it's Simmons in at the point. Tatum wide open, he fires one. And no good, had a chance to take the lead there.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
That's the savvy veteran. He's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. It's a nice read right there.
And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Celtics. Trailing by 4. Up top, Tatum. Guarded by Embiid, and the shot goes in. Tatum's got 36. Philadelphia shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Outside for Curry. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Off the catch. Curry can be automatic. I mean, he never second guesses his selection at all.
Outside Tatum. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. The 76ers leading by 5. To Embiid, and they double up Embiid. It's Curry outside. Rebound by the Celtics. Hanson's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Here's Smart. Plays it up and banks it in.
Oh, tricky handles there by Smart, keeping the defenders off balance.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 so far in their 3-point attempts in overtime. Here's Simmons. He doesn't hit that one. So the Celtics will take it the other way. To the middle. Here's Tatum. It's stolen by Harris. Embiid, the pass to Green. And they double up Embiid. Stolen by Kansas. Oh, and here comes Schroeder all alone. Again with the block. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
Celtics trail by 3. Left side, Brown. Going inside. Simmons with the defensive effort.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against them. That's just great work inside.
Harris dishes to Embiid, and Embiid knocks it down.
This is why Embiid has the ball in these moments, because the team counts on him to step up.
Now timeout called by Boston. Al Horford is checked in for the Celtics. Here's Tatum. To the paint. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Brown.
A gigantic bucket. Brown stepping into the spotlight when it matters, boy.
A nice shot by Embiid.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Horford trying to free himself up. Tatum no good. Philadelphia leading by 5. And it's Simmons penetrating. Banked in off the glass. Simmons got 41.
Incredible concentration from the Australian. Even when you body Simmons up, he's great with power.
A 3 from Tatum. Bangs home the trifecta.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
Down low, Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
This is what you love to see. Simmons so superb at sharing the ball. He's getting his guys ball.
Celtics trail by 6. And the call will be against Harris. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Looking at the clock, just over 3.5 minutes into OT. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And we talk about guys with quick twitch, athleticism. Tatum isn't that guy. He uses instinct and skill.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 5. And so Tatum nails them both.
Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
To the middle, here's Curry, and the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. 1 more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. This Dunn's checked in for the Celtics. And Simmons kicks to Harris. Now here's Simmons. Pass to Embiid. Out to Harris. There's the 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Yeah, he continues to improve as a passer. Sky's the limit for Embiid and his all-around game.
Tatum with it. Picked up by Harris. From 11 feet away. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Tatum. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Embiid, the pass to Simmons. And it's sent back by Horford.
You can't be careless around Horford. Throw up a weak shot around him, he'll send it back.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline. And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for Andre Drummond. And the 76ers with possession. They lead by 4. And they go to the intentional foul. Here's Simmons. And an intentional foul right there.
Ben Simmons.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And that trip coming up empty. Missing both.
No time to waste on this possession.
Yeah, they got to get into the play fast and execute. It's your only hope.
Here's Tatum. It's hauled in by Harris. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
And no good is the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And the second of 2 is good. That puts them up by 5. Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They trail by 5. There's 18 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Here's what you're saying.
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and quick. No room for error, no time to waste.
And here's Tatum for 3. It counts. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
He wants the ball. They want him to have the ball. And as usual, he comes through in the clutch.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a three if we're going to get yet another overtime.
Horford kicks it over to Schroeder. Here's Dunn. He made it.
That's how you beat the clock, baby. That's how you beat the clock.
A miraculous shot to send us to another overtime. I don't know how he managed to keep his cool there and knock down that three.
Can't stop now. We're ready for another extra period. What a game of basketball this has been. And Boston has possession. Here's Tatum. Rejected by Harris. And he's able to get it back.
If they close this win out, I know who my MVP is. His offensive performance tonight has been unreal.
Here's Simmons. Rebound by the Celtics. Tatum's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. On the wing, Brown. Here's Horford. It's hauled in by Harris. 76ers trailing. The drive by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
This is why you must get Simmons out the paint, because he's fantastic when it comes to dunking.
To the inside. Brown. And then Brown with the dunk.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Thibault. Curry deciding where to go with it. Six to shoot. Here's Simmons. Yep, it counts. Simmons got 46 points.
What focus from the young guard. I like how Simmons stayed locked in on scoring despite the contact.
Got a piece of it. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
That's an unforced error. That will drive a coach crazy. Got to play heads up out there.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Niang's checked in. Celtics also with a sub. Josh Richardson's checked in for Chris Dunn. That one goes. Count it. Curry's got 31 points.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
Schroeder finds Richardson. And here's Brown outside. And again, Boston with the triple.
Oh, you love to see Brown knock down the three ball, showing great strides in the 2-minute range.
It's Curry with the drive, and good that time. Curry's got 9 points in the quarter. Boston trailing. Here's Schroeder. Here's Tatum. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got his 16th rebound on the night. It counts, and the foul. And one on Richardson.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Celtics making a switch here. Fernando's checked in. And so it's Boston with it. Bounce pass, Schroeder. Here's Horford. And Simmons with the rebound. Simmons got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Good. Simmons got 48.
Tremendous strength. I mean, Simmons is a rock-solid scoring option around the rim.
Here's Brown into the lane. Softly dumps in the floater.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Pritchard, he's checked in for Richardson. The 76ers leading by 4. And here now is Thibault. Harris kicks to Niang. Back to Harris. Clock at 6. Now Horford with the rebound. Horford's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Dishes it to Brown. Rebound by the 76ers. And it's Simmons penetrating. Rebound Boston. Fernando's got his 6th rebound on the night. Brown down low. Harris is there. And Thibault sends it back. Here's Niang. The pass to Harris. Inside. Thibault, the pass to Harris. The 76ers need to get off a shot, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Korkmaz checked in for Philadelphia. Green comes in for George Niang. Parker's checked in for Boston. Dunn comes in for Pritchard. Now a timeout called by Boston. They're down by 4. 52 seconds left in the second overtime period, and here we are. Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Takes it inside. Schroeder finds Tatum. Back to Schroeder. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touch by Schroeder. Here's Simmons. Passes it to Harris. On the wing, Green. Pass to Curry. Simmons on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. From 8. And that one hits back iron. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. 23 seconds left to play in the second overtime of quite a heated game. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Yeah, time is of the essence. Basket and the foul, it's got to be game.
Drummond's checked in for Philadelphia. Boston also with the sub. Parker's checked in. And so Horford will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 4-point game. It's in!
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet. There's 18 seconds left in the second overtime period. Good stuff. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ballgame.
Those are big. I mean, turns into a 2-possession game.
Here's Tatum. And another one falls.
My goodness. 50 for the 8.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ballgame.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
Tatum way outside. Can't connect from long distance. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. The double overtime game can really take its toll on the players. And after that, all right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and